I will now pass on the floor to the Core Issues Trust, to be followed by the United States of America.
Chairman and members of the OSCE, thank you for the opportunity to share with you today. My concern is how evidence, rights, freedoms and conscience are trampled through viewpoint discrimination under the UK's aggressive secular state. Our requests are the following. We request the OSCE to note the rising intolerance of liberal orthodoxy among politicians in an increasingly intolerant UK state. Secondly, the uncensored propagation of hate speech terms such as bigot to denounce unpopular viewpoints about therapy for unwanted same-sex attractions. According to the media, reports of one project worker in London funded by the Home Office to prevent the government's counter-terrorism strategy says that belief in homosexuality is wrong may be a personal opinion, but if you speak it out loud, you might be breaking the law. Along with other socially conservative and faith groups in the United Kingdom, Core Issues Trust argues that it is valid to hold and express the view that homosexual practices may be changeable and that those formerly gay, no longer wishing to identify as gay or to practice homosexual behaviors, should be permitted access to professional support to help them change if they so request and where this is possible. A High Court judgment supporting our view that persons who were formerly gay should not be discriminated against found that discrimination against a person because of his or her past actual or perceived sexual orientation or because his or her sexual orientation has changed is discrimination because of sexual orientation. There is no requirement in the Equality Act that discrimination must relate to a person's current sexual orientation. All that is required is that the discrimination is because of sexual orientation. On the 17th of September, Lord Black of Brentwood said in the House of Lords, in support of Prime Minister David Cameron's strong opposition to such therapeutic interventions in the UK, that when you are dealing with bigots, I fear that words are not enough. Those groups motivated by orthodox Christian values with regard to human sexuality to help such people are not exempt from the effective ban that is now in place to hold this view in the United Kingdom. Thank you.
Thank you very much for this contribution, widening also to aspects of discrimination on different grounds of discrimination.